Katrina, I'd like to talk to you about the print, the woodcut print that you made, which shows an expansive lawn with two people sitting on it in front of a building that looks like the White House.
Yes.
Could you tell me the background on that picture and what it conveys?
Well, I did this print about a year after the 2008 election, and it's based on a dream that I had where George Bush had accepted an invitation of mine to, he was going to join me for lunch, and I wanted him actually to come to Bozeman, Montana, and he said he couldn't get away from where he was. So we went and we met on the White House lawn, and this is the backyard of the White House. And so I brought lunch boxes for us both, and my idea was that we could sit and just kind of be comfortable with each other, and he could tell me what went wrong. And so in the dream, you know, we're sitting there and we're having lunch, and I said, "So, George, what went wrong?" And he wouldn't say anything. He wouldn't even open his mouth. He just sat there chewing, and he was just sitting there. And I thought this was a really safe place for him to, you know, spill his guts and like tell me what went wrong with the administration, because it was obvious to me that something went wrong. And it was obvious to him that something went wrong, but nothing ever came of it. So the woodblock print is the culmination of the dream.
So it's a snapshot of that conversation.
Yes.
On the lawn of the White House.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about how you do a woodcut like this. What goes into making a print like this?
Well, I get a, usually it's a piece of beech wood, and they're, you know, 16 by 20 or 20 by 24 or something. And I usually carve in a line drawing and print. I ink it and print it on paper, and I can do a number of them. And then I take it, carve out another, you know, section, and whatever I carve out leaves the original color that I had printed. So as I keep doing this over and over again, I get an overlay of color over color over color. It's called a reduction print.
I see.
So
how many colors? Looks like there are 4 or 5 colors in there.
I think this one's got 4 colors.
Wow. So what happens at the end with that piece of wood?
It looks like nothing at the end.
You can't make any more prints from
No,
it?
that's right. So this one has 3. There were three of these prints. And I can do no more since I carved out, I think the last color was the red. And so I carved out everything except for the red dots.
There's beautiful detail in that, and nice colors overlaid.
Thank you.
Any final comments on this picture?
I don't think so. It's it was a fun little piece, and I think that it's relatively humorous. I call it gently chiding George Bush, because I didn't, you know, I'm not particularly political myself, but
Well, I noticed you have bare feet.
I pretty much always have bare feet. I live in Montana, but I go barefoot as much as I possibly can. He's wearing cowboy boots. Yeah.
Well, thank you. I enjoyed the print very much.
Thank you for having me. I love your show.